Hello, welcome back to 1001 Beers You Must Try Before You Die. I'm here in my hotel room still in California. I've got some beers here to review, one or two. First one up, first brewed 2006 from the United States by Schmaltz Brewing. It's 10% and it is Bittersweet Lenny's Rye IPA. Here it is here. Lots going on in the kind of bottle. It's got, at the top it says, he brewed the chosen beer from Schmaltz. I'm guessing Schmaltz have some sort of Jewish connection. Oh, that's interesting. It says at the top here exactly what malts and hops they use and what dry hop they use. I'll talk about that when we taste it. Schmaltz Brewing Company, Bittersweet Lenny's RIPA, Rye Double IPA, brewed with an obscene amount of malt and hops. The Schmaltz tribute to Jewish stars. Number 1, Leonard Alfred Schneider, born 10th 1925, died 8/3/1966. Okay, we'll read about him in a minute. First of all, let's this is brewed from New York. Schmaltz Brewing, never had them before. There's a few beers from in the book, so nice little bottle cap there. Right, let's crack this open and pour it out. Tasting notes say a beautiful ruddy copper colour with a thick tan head. The nose is a complex mix of big hops, sweet malt and rye. Thick, creamy and chewy. It's an amazing array of changing flavours from omnipresent rye to piney hops, peppery spices, sweet malt and warming alcohol. Okay, right, well, pour it out into my little cup here. The smell is intense. So let's, I think... Smell, let me go for the nose again. It says the nose is a complex mix of big hop, sweet malt and rye. Yeah, it's exactly like the tasting note said. I'm getting a lot of hops on there and a lot of rye as well. Let's go for the taste. I think it's going to be quite strong, so cheers. That is an intense beer. It's not as bitter as I thought it was going to be. Which I quite like, even though it's really hoppy. It doesn't have a huge amount of bitterness, unlike some other beers I've had. I like that. It tastes strong. The aftertaste is a level of hop bitterness, but it isn't. It isn't so. It isn't. You don't go. Ugh. And I like rye, so I like the addition of rye. Let's go for another taste. Yeah, that's pretty good. So just looking at the next beer I've got, that's exciting. Right, so on the bottle it says malts. It says it used 2-row malt, rye malt, Crystal 2, Crystal rye, wheat, Kiln Amber, Cara Munich 60 and rye flakes. That's a lot of malt. And hops, Warrior Cascade, Simcoe, Crystal, Chinook, Amarillo and Centennial. That is a lot of hops as well. So this really is brewed with an obscene amount of malt and hops. I think the only thing it doesn't list is that there's the yeast they use. Other than that, there's a lot of information there. So it says so it's named for this guy called Leonard Alfred Schneider. Apparently, he was better known by his stage name Lenny Bruce, and he was only 40 years old when he died painless of a drug overdose. Apparently, he was a symbol for free speech. It says that someone had found a Schmaltz Brewing in 1996. Apparently he brewed the chosen beer, be stirring up his own controversy with its tongue-in-cheek marketing. So it was almost a foregone conclusion that he brew would create a rye double IPA dedicated to the late Jewish comedian Lenny Bruce. Advertised having shocking flavours far beyond contemporary community standards. The brand is as rye as it is rye. Okay, very good. Beyond the hype, it's the first beer of its kind, a double IPA made with rye. A giant of a beer that managed to be balanced as it is wild. A stunning performance worthy of the comedian who challenged United States moral hypocrisies with words. Well, I've never heard of Lenny Bruce, but I'm not from the US, so he obviously didn't travel to other countries that well. But it is a good beer. I'll be happy enjoying this one. It is not challenging, but really tasty. It's very, very flavourful. Not much else to say about that one, really. It's a decent one. It's just basically it's a rye double IPA, as you imagine, as you expect. It doesn't taste as double IPA as other beers I've had, even though it is 10%. It is good. I like it a lot. So, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you for another beer review soon.